Alright, we're back again for Partial Quotients episode 2, and this is what we're going to do if the divisor doesn't fit immediately into the dividend, the first two numbers. So they're going to start to see this, and you can actually use this even if the divisor fits in more than once in the dividend. So what's going to happen here is here's our standard algorithm that some of the students would have done in order to solve this, the way we would have learned it when we were younger, along with the multiplication work that they would have done to get their answers. Now over here with this, in the last episode we showed that 55, we would say 55 doesn't go into 5, 55 doesn't go into 4, so we're going to have to put 55 into 542. So in order to do this with partial quotients, you can't put the 55 underneath here. So what you're going to do is off to the side with partial quotients, they can make a guess. So they can come over here and they can say 55 times, really they can do anything. It doesn't have to be 9. And this is what makes partial quotients good, because you can guess and it's not going to come back to haunt you in the end. So let's just say the kid's not good at multiplying by 8s and 9s, but they know how to do their 5s. So they're going to say 5 times 5 is 25. They carry the 2, 25, 26, 27. So they have 275. So they're going to put 275 here. Okay, now what they're going to do is over here, instead of putting a 10 or putting a 1, they've actually times by 5. So they'll put a 5 over here. Now they're going to do the subtraction like they would normally. So you're going to regroup. You got 12 minus 5 is going to give us a 7. That turns into a 3. And then you can't take 7 from 3, so you regroup from the 5. It makes it a 4. So you have 13, which gives us a 6. And then 4 minus 2 is 2. So now we've changed the dividend and we've chunked it down to 267. So now they already have their work, and so they're looking at it, well, it can't go in 5 more times because it's 275. So then they can go ahead and go 55 times 4. And they say that's 20, carry the 2, it's 20, 22. And they have 220. So now this fits, so they'll put over here, put times 4, and they're going to write there 220 right here, and they're going to subtract. They're going to do the subtraction again. You get a 7, a 4, a 0, and now they're at 47. So now we've hit the same point again where they're going to look at the divisor and the number, and they're like, I can't do anything to 55 to take it away from 47. So at this point, they know that this is going to become the remainder. So it's going to be 47. And just like before with partial quotients, we're going to put all this together. So we're going to add the two pieces. So 5 plus 4 is going to give us a 9. And then we have a remainder of 47. And that is how you could use partial quotients if the number doesn't go directly into the first part of the dividend.